What's up YouTube, this is NuggetsHoopster here, and today I'm bringing you guys my X-Saber deck profile. I haven't really played X-Sabers since that last regionals that I went to, if you guys have been following me. I planned on playing X-Sabers at that regional, but I ended up switching to Gadgets the night before. It worked out okay for me, got my invite, I can't really complain, but I've made a lot of changes since that regional deck list wise, and I really like the way this deck has been testing the past couple weeks. So before I do that, I have this double deck box. It's one of those anime deck boxes that a lot of people like. Some of the pros use them. I know Jarrell has this one. And I know people like Jeff Jones and Adam Corman have used them in the past. Don't know if they still have. But if you guys want this, go ahead and make me an offer on it. I recently traded for it, thinking I would be using it myself, but don't really have a need for it. So if you guys want it, go ahead and make an offer. And there you go. So, deck list. Here we go. So, recent change I made was I'm now running 3 Faultroll. I first thought that I should only run 2 because it's really not that consistent to run 3 in my eyes because Rescue Cat's gone. So, you know, if you open with this card, it's going to take you like 2 turns to draw into, you know, a possible way to drop this card. But I realized that that's not really true because of some of the cards I run in the spell lineup. The 3 Fall Trolls really has been testing well for me. I actually lost a game on Saturday because I didn't have 3 Faultrolls in my deck. So, 3 Faultroll testing really well. And like I said, once I show you guys the spells, it'll make a little bit more sense. So, 3 Faultroll. I run Trip Boggart Knight. I think Boggart Knight's really good because if you're not able to keep field presence at all times, pretty much your Faultroll plays have to come from Boggart. And I mean, GKs are gonna be probably dropping a like Descendant play on you every turn. Since the Necro Valley slows you down a little bit, you have to play a really slow paced game with them, and your one big push is probably gonna be at Boggart Knight. So Boggart Knight's really good. 3 Fulhelmknights. Fulhelmknight's really broken. The fact that you can negate and attack, and he also gets you free +1s when he attacks a defense pushing monster. And then the +1s you get of this turns into more +1s. Also, you know, the fact that if he attacks a Raikou and they choose to target this, he can just bring himself back out. Like, that's just too good to ignore. So, 3 Fulhelmknights is really good. You know, I'm just going to put it in a stack. So, here we go. Yeah, so 3 Fulhelmknights. Then 3 Darksouls, obviously, best card in the deck. If anybody's got an ultimate one they want to trade me, let me know. I need a 3rd ultimate one. And then to go along with Darksoul, I run a Hamster. The Hamster is really good because it pretty much allows a way for you to pretty much get a Darksoul without losing it. Because if you think about it, say they have like a, I don't know what a good card example is. Like, I don't know, maybe like a Stardust or something. And normally, if you'd have a Darksoul set, then you would totally just lose all your field presence. Sure, you get your Search, which is nice. But if you have a Hamster, and then they attack into your Hamster, then you get to go get your Darksoul, and you still have a Darksoul for next turn, so you can go flip, summon, you know, drop like a Faultroll, and then stuff like that. So, the Hamster's really good. The Hamster also searches out Airbellum. I only run 2 Emmersblades because this card really does next to nothing versus plants. With the exception of ramming into their stuff, which you can do against pretty much like every deck, but not ever gonna attack this, so I only run 2. Plus, like, I mean, even against GKs, it's not even that good because it's not like you can get a Boggart Knight and start beating them down because their Necro Valley is gonna make them bigger. So, I mean, Emmersblade's so good, don't get me wrong, but only 2. Run a Pashuul. Pashuul's really good, allows you to go to Maturity Beast, which is broken, and lets you go to Stardust, which is really important sometimes too. And then, like I was saying with the Hamster, I run the 1 Airbellum because, you know, lets you make a Black Rose, which isn't really the ideal play, but if you have to, you have to, you know. And also, Emmersblade ramming, and with like Gottoms E-Call, Airbellum comes in handy to just to get more free +1s off your opponent. So the one Airbellum's good. For the spells, I run 2 Pot of Duality, triple Upstart, and a Gold Sarc. This is kind of my draw / search engine. This idea was brought to me by Chris Bowling. I was watching him play in a duel video, and I noticed that he was playing these, and I just decided to try it out. And ever since I've been running this spell lineup for the draw cards and whatnot, it's been testing really well. So Pot of Duality, obviously a given, pretty much is like a staple, and literally like every deck. Definitely at 2, and then if you're running something like GKs, you can obviously run 3 as well. And then the Upstart Goblins. Life points really don't matter that much with this deck, because I feel that without Cat, your focus isn't as much on OTK, but it's just more just get a bunch of advantage so where they can't come back. And this just helps keep the deck at consistency. Gold Sarc's really good against those slow anti-meta decks like GKs and Light Beatdown. You just Sarc Cold Wave, and you just sit there and wait till you get it and go off, and then put them in a spot they can't come out of. So Sarc's been testing well for me too. Then I run triple Book of Moon. Obviously good cards, just like your Fallen plays. Next card I run is Rhoda. Rhoda is really good. This card's good. Literally every single time I've drawn this card, I've been really happy about it, because it lets you get that quick search to your Pashuul. So if you want to go Boggart Pashuul to Hunlei, you have that option really quickly. Pretty much at your disposal. And then also lets you get the Fulhelmknight, obviously, which is always going to be a good play versus some decks like Plants when they put out their Dandelion tokens and whatnot. So Rhoda's really good, and I suggest you guys try that one out. I run a Mind Control, obviously, run enough tuners. And then for Spell and Trap Destruction, Pot of Trunade. And then staples, Darksoul, Monster Reborn. So that's it for the spells. For the traps, run 2 Gottoms Emergency Call. Before regionals, I thought that one of the deck's big plays was to summon an Emmersblade, attack into the monster, get an Emmersblade, attack into the monster, get something else, play your Gottoms E-Call, get back your Emmersblades, and then do that up play, just to get free advantage. But that play just really wasn't that consistent, so I cut it down to 2 Gottoms E, and I cut the Emmersblades down to 2 as well. But Gottoms is still a really good card, obviously. Free +1, which, like I said, turns into more +1, so really good. 2 Solemn Warning. Just protect yourself while you're trying to stall till you draw your combo pieces. Pretty much how this deck works, like I said, where it's like anti-meta. You just have to sit there and wait till you draw your Cold Wave or your Trunade, and you just have to protect yourself in the meantime. So Warning helps with that. Recent change, cut it down to 1 Trapstun. Just playing Trapstun right now just really isn't that, just playing Trapstun and trying to go off isn't that good of a play, to be honest. Because Book of Moon just completely wrecks this deck, so I don't want to be running 2 of these and just be trying to activate that a lot. So I usually use this just for 1-for-1s. If they have 1 back row, then I can just go off or play this before if I think it's a warning or something like that. But I don't try to line this card too much. But like I said, it's good to do 1-for-1s with this card. And then finally, Solemn Judgment helps protect you when you go off. And then Torrential Mirror Force, those are staples. So that's the deck list, guys. It's been testing really well for me. I suggest you guys try it out, particularly the Upstarts and the Pots and the Sarc. I think that's really an important part to this deck. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thanks.